trying to find the Elusive air filters for my Jeep Gladiator. Everybody, how are you today? Cloudy here. Well, I had a failed run today in the Jeep Gladiator. That's right. I went to the Walmarts. I need to replace my cabin air filter and my air filter under the hood, right? You know, for the engine. But I have the S&B cold air intake. And to be honest, I didn't really figure I'd find that kind of conical cold air intake for the Jeep Gladiator. But I was thinking I'd find the cabin air filter, right? Everybody suggested go to Walmart. They'll have it. They have everything. Well, I went to Walmart and I found the old Fram catalog. And I got to say, the pricing was probably average. I don't know. It was like 13 bucks a piece, I'm guessing, for something similar to what I have in the Jeep Gladiator. And I say similar for a reason because, of course, they did not have the air filter that I needed. So either, I guess, I could go to another store. Maybe I'll hit an auto parts store. I think I might do that here in a few minutes, actually. It'll be just like that for you. But I think I might go to like O'Reilly's or something, see if they have any, because I would like to get this taken care of, just out of the way. And then I'll be curious to see if they actually carry the conical type filters for like the cold air intakes, the aftermarket stuff. Again, I would be really surprised if they do. I'll also be curious to see what kind of pricing they have, because those things, at least for what I saw on the web, just in a brief search, are not cheap. They're like 50 bucks a piece. 50 bucks for an air filter, you know, for under the hood. It's insane. Anyway, let me unload the groceries here in the back, and then we're going to head off to O'Reilly's, I guess. All right, what a failure this has been. Went to O'Reilly's, of course, you saw, and couldn't find them on the shelf. They had a bunch of them on the wall, but no catalog to tell which one is which. That's great. So I went to the counter, asked the guy. For the Jeep Gladiator, they didn't have any. They'd have to order them. What? And then for the Jeep Wrangler, he said they had them in stock, so I had him show me what they had, and because he said it was something that just didn't sound right to me, you know? So I looked at what they had, and I don't think it was right. Their computer was wrong. Something was wacky, so I have no confidence in that, and that was all that they had. So what am I going to do? Well, I guess I'm going to order online. It seems today that, you know, anymore, whenever you want anything, you pretty much have to order online. Stores keep such a thin inventory anymore that they just don't have anything. And that doesn't help their cause, right? I mean, you hear a lot about these brick and mortars talking about, you know, the internet's taking away their business. It's killing the walk-in stores, the brick and mortars. Well, that's why you go to a brick and mortar and they don't have anything. And then when they do supposedly have something, it's not the right part anyway. So we're going to head back home for the second time today. I'm going to look it up online, and then I'll let you guys know what I find, what the cost is, and then I'll leave a link or some information down below in case you're having this problem and you need to replace your cabin air filter, and maybe you have an S&B as well. So stay tuned. Okay, got it done, pulled out the laptop, made myself some notes. What an ordeal it is just to get air filters, cabin air filters, for anything. In this case, of course, it's the Jeep Gladiator, but here's what I found. First of all, the Mopar part number is 683-01863AA. That's the Mopar part number for the genuine cabin filter. Now, cost that I found, and it varies all over the place, but cheapest I found was $19.57. That's $19.57, and $14.49 for shipping. Now, the interesting part is I wouldn't have it until February 9th. This is January 20th. Seems crazy that it would take that long. I mean, you'd think they'd have these things in stock all over the place, but apparently not. Now, what I ended up going with, it's called Premium Guard. Premium Guard. It's a part number PC99454, and I will put a link down below for this if you're looking for it. It looks identical to me. I don't see any issues with it. Pricing, $17.31 on Amazon, no shipping. So that was the better deal. I decided to go ahead with it. Again, delivery though, February 8th. It'll be interesting to see if I actually get these any quicker, because I can't imagine that it would take that long. And these are two different brands, right? One's Mopar, the other's this Premium Guard, right? So we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. By the way, it does fit the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, and I'm sure it fits the 2021. I can't imagine they changed anything as far as that goes. And the 2018 Jeep JL right there behind me. So for those of you that have asked or wondered, yes, I will be replacing the air filter in my wife's Jeep as well. I'll be interested to see what kind of shape that one's in. It shouldn't be bad because she doesn't have that many miles on the Jeep. She doesn't drive it that often. So if it's not bad, I won't change it. I'll just save it for down the road for whichever one needs it next, and then replace whichever one going forward, you know. Now, what about the S&B cold air intake? Wow. Sticker shock. That's what I've got to say. You know, I thought I could get on Amazon and find one, maybe for a better price, a knockoff, something like that. I didn't find any. Not even the OEM one out there. So S&B filters, they're doing a good job at keeping the exclusivity of this filter with their own company, right? And of course, that's what they want to do. You know, they don't want you to be using aftermarkets or, you know, replacements or knockoffs or whatever. They want to be selling you their parts, man. That's what they're doing. Part number for that is a KF-1057D. D stands for dry. They, of course, have two available, the dry, which is what I use, and then the reusable, which is oiled. And real quick, the reason I don't use the oiled really is just because I don't want to screw with it. You know, I don't want to take it off. I don't want to clean it. I don't want to have to re-oil it. Hope that I get it oiled correctly. And to me, it always seemed like putting oil on one, couple of things. One, you can blow oil into the motor, right? I mean, if you over oil it, it's sucking air in through there, and I don't want oil in my intake. I'm sure that happens. And then secondly, if you're clogging up the pores, the holes in the filter with oil, how effective is it? It just doesn't make sense to me, but I know a lot of people use them, and obviously you would save a little bit of coin if you did. So what's the cost on that one, the dry one? $65. $65. Well, then we have to ship it, right? They charge $7.50 to ship from wherever they're at. I don't know, down here to South Texas in the RGV. $7.50. Then you got to throw a little bit of that tax on there, right? Sales tax, of course, because we have no state tax here. Sales tax, though, $5.98. So for one engine air filter, I guess I'll call it, or an intake filter, $78.48. Now, the good part is it's in stock. I suspect I'll have it within the next week or so. You know, I've heard from a lot of people that shipping times right now are really horrible because of what's going on in the world. So we'll see. I don't know. I really haven't experienced that too much here in the things that I've ordered, but we'll find out. So that's the recap after what turned into probably a couple of hours between drive times to two different places, the Walmarts and O'Reilly's, and then actually going in and finding the parts online and entering all the information and ordering them from two different places because I had to order one, obviously, from S&B Filters and the other from just Amazon. So that's it. That was my struggle today, trying to find the Elusive air filters for my Jeep Gladiator. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you have this kind of problem? I don't know. I thought it'd be easy. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places. Leave a comment, let me know. Also, real quick, if you're interested, check out my other channel. It is Rob Motive, all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma. I also have a third channel now, if you're curious. It is Rob Motive Civic, basically showing some older Civic videos that I've been moving over from the Rob Motive channel because it doesn't really apply to that channel anymore. So it's a pretty green Rob Motive if you're interested in checking that out. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.